I turned 35 that night. Not that I was really keeping track anymore. Birthdays had lost their charm for me after 30, turning into just another square on the calendar. But this one was supposed to be different. Issa, my fiancé, had promised a warm little celebration. Our place with our closest friends. Around us, drinks, music, laughter. Nothing extravagant, just comfort. A reminder that I mattered, that she cared. I had no idea I was stepping straight into the beginning of the end. First, everything seemed perfect. The apartment buzzed with chatter and, candles glowed gently on the shelves. My favorite whiskey sat chilled on the counter. On the dining table was a small chocolate cake with "Happy Birthday, Andrew" written in gold icing. A simple detail that made my chest tighten with gratitude. When I stepped out of the bedroom, Issa kissed my cheek and whispered, "Tonight is all about you." She lied. About an hour in, I saw him, a man I didn't know. Tall, confident, the kind of person who seemed to own every room he walked into. I assumed he was somebody's plus one, standing at the bar with a drink in hand, talking casually with a few of our friends. Thought nothing of it until Issa walked over to him. First I figured she was just being courteous, but then she laughed. And it wasn't just any laugh. It was that laugh, the flirty, head tilted back laugh she usually saved for when I teased her in bed. Her fingers grazed his arm. His hand touched her waist. My chest tightened, but I told myself I was imagining things. I poured another drink, whispering it was harmless. Issa was friendly, warm, type of woman everyone adored instantly. Friendly didn't mean clinging to his wrist when he cracked a joke or letting him lean in so close he could whisper in her ear while she giggled like a school girl. I watched for 10 minutes, then 20. I felt like a ghost at my own party, watching my fiancé flirt as though I didn't exist. Some friends noticed. A few sent me uneasy glances. One even asked softly, "You good, man?" I smiled and lied, saying I was fine. But I wasn't. I walked up behind her just as he leaned close and said something that made her squeal with laughter. Her hand landed on his chest. For a second I didn't even recognize the woman standing in front of me. She turned, saw me, and froze. "Oh, hey babe. I was just..." "Who is he?" I asked, my voice low and steady. She blinked, scrambling for words. "Oh, this is Ryan. He's Zara's friend. He just got back from Bali and was telling me about his trip." "Ryan can go back to Bali," I said, voice calm but slicing through the music. A glass. The room went silent. Someone turned the volume down. She laughed nervously, shrugging it off. "Andrew, come on. Don't be that guy. We were just talking." "Talking with your hand on his chest?" asked sharply. She reached for my arm, whispering, "Don't make a scene." That's when it hit me. She wasn't ashamed of what she'd done, she was ashamed I was reacting. She expected me to swallow the humiliation, pretend it never happened, keep the party going. I stepped back. "You may have forgotten I was standing in this room," I said quietly but firmly. "You forgot whose birthday this. You forgot who you came here with. And you damn sure forgot who you're engaged to." Her eyes widened like a deer frozen in headlights. "You're overreacting," she whispered. "No," I said, suddenly calm. "I've been underreacting for months. You think I haven't noticed?" The late replies. Weekend getaways. The distance in your tonight just confirmed it all." She opened her mouth, but I raised my hand. "I'm done. The party's over. Stay with Ryan tonight or anywhere you want. Just don't stay with me." I turned, walked into the bedroom, and closed the door behind me. Moments later I heard the front door open and close. Silence swallowed the apartment. She knocked once, called my name, but I said nothing. Then she was gone. I sat on the edge of the bed, numb. 35 years old. I'd planned to start a new chapter with her. Instead, I was closing one. I didn't cry. Didn't shout. I just sat there letting the betrayal and humiliation settle inside me. By morning she had sent 17 messages. Excuses, blaming alcohol, insisting I'd overreacted. Nothing happened. It meant nothing, she wrote. But if it meant nothing, why do it on the one day that meant everything to me? I never replied. 2 days later, I packed her belongings, left them with a neighbor, and changed locks. That night, Issa taught me something important. People reveal who they truly are, not with their words but in the moments they think you're not watching. When that happens, don't beg. Don't argue. Just walk away. And never look back.